Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut. In the previous episode, we made our way to the Azzies technology facility where Operation Bloodline is taking place and snuck our way in. And after several unsuccessful attempts to get past this guy, decided that it would be much easier to sneak past this person to get to the lockers and get ourselves some knight-errant disguises, and trust me, we're going to want these. Now, there are a couple of things that I missed here, so in here we have a terminal that we can inspect. Activate the terminal. Terminal springs to life. A quick scan of its contents reveals little of value, but you do find a message that catches your attention. Let's see. Fatima J. From Fatima J. Meyer to Katja Lang. Katja, I've got some pretty grave concerns about this new project. I don't know what they're doing downstairs, not exactly anyway, but I'm pretty thoroughly creeped out by some of the inventory requests that have been coming up to my desk recently. When we decided to sign on with Azzies Technology, we talked this over. We knew the company's reputation, and I said that I could handle whatever came my way, but this? I don't know, Katja. This last order crossed a line. What would the research team with a bulk order of gags, restraints, and 500 liters of hydrochloric acid? Well, nothing good, I'll tell you that much. Uh-oh, I've got to run. I just got a message over the comm. Looks like Central wants to see me about something. I'll catch you back at your apartment later tonight. Let's talk about this over a bottle of wine. I know that I could use it. F. Just a guess, Chief, but I'm guessing that she never got to enjoy that glass of wine. You don't say. And then in this room, next to the terminal that we hacked in the previous episode, there's actually another terminal for us to hack that can get us some pay data. DNA donor list. Anyways, only way through is to get past this guy, but with our knight-errant disguises, we shouldn't have a problem. Seriously? Well, anyways, if you're doing the... Oh, there we go. The elevator guard steps toward you, his weapon slung. I didn't hear anything about the KE assets being deployed in this sector. Why are you here? I've just got the assignment myself. Central wants a complete perimeter assessment. Strange. Did they give you any explanation for this request? Do they ever? No, of course they don't. Well, best of luck. Let me know if anything anything's out of order. It is my sector, after all. You got it, pal. Be careful. An intruder could be anywhere. He nods. Yeah, tell me about it. Like, right in front of you. Anyways, if you're on the lodge's payroll, that's the guy you need to talk to deliver a message, but we're not, so we aren't going to. Let me tell you this. You need to have these disguises if you want to have a chance of getting close to the lab before having to fight. The later that we have to start a fight, the better. Your stomach lurches slightly as the elevator plummets downward into the bowels of the Azzies Technology facility. A faint but omnipresent thrumming sound raises the hair on the back of your neck. The deeper you go, the more certain you become. This place is vibrating with power, both from the generators and from something else. Well done, Talia. I'm not seeing any comm chatter to indicate that Knight-Errant is aware of your presence. I've located a new exit point for you. A security door, conveniently located near the generators. I will mark its location on your PDA. Keep up the good work, Talia. I'll contact you if anything changes. And the second we open the door, bingo. The door slides open with a hiss, revealing a surprised-looking young woman in an Azzies Technology security uniform. She steps toward you, her weapon drawn. Stop! Who are you? She half raises her rifle. Identify yourself. Look at me. I'm with Knight-Errant, idiot. She sounds suspicious, on edge. Well, yeah, I can see that, but this is arrest. That's the restricted area. Yes, I know. They sent me here to relieve you of duty. If what you're saying is true, why haven't we heard anything over the comms about it? Beats the hell out of me. I'd suggest that you go ask Central about it. She pauses. That isn't protocol. This entire story is Are you going to report to Central, or do I need to go back there and tell them that you refused their order? Alright, we're going. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah. Anyways, these guys will leave, which will mean less people we need to worry about. Now then, if you turn the power off, the power will come back on at this point. Keep moving, Talia. You're almost there. When you reach the control panel for the generators, the password Exolotl should allow you to disengage their safety overrides. Set the destruct and get out. See you back at the Kreuzbazaar. Okay, well, before we can do that, we have to go in here and do a little bit of decking. Blitz, if you would be so kind. Now then, if we head down through here, obviously there's also going to be ice for us to deal with. That is for the lab blast door. Going through here will get us access to the cameras. Going up through here will get us access to that... oh, God. Security something or other. Operations records, which allows us to cover for those cafe kids if we chose to overload them. But we didn't, so nothing to worry about. Alright, let's try and take out the sentry first and foremost, because the buffs he can give his allies are a pain. And now I'm kind of wishing I'd saved the tar bomb. But oh well. God, the aim for this guy just sucks. Really? Okay, well, at least his tar bomb doesn't have a long cooldown. Not what I wanted to do. Like, at all. Fine, I'll take them out myself. Okay, that's taken care of. Let's get the lab blast door, and we may as well get the cameras, because why not? Should only be 2 bits of ice to worry about here. So I'm not going to be too overly concerned about them. Well, I will if I keep missing like that. Okay, let's get those cameras and then get out of here. Like I said, no point in wasting time on the other portal if you don't have the objective from the cafe kids, so let's just get out of here. Halt! This is a restricted area. I just got word from Central. Our comms have been compromised and all authorizations are being threat stacked. My orders are to proceed to a primary defense point and await further instruction. He holds out his hand. I need to see your ID then. You know how Omega level clearance works, so hand it over now. I'm not handing you anything until you show me your ID. His eyes widened, then narrowed to slits. You think that this is some sort of game? Hand me your ID, or I will shoot you. You do that, and you'll spend the rest of your short life wishing you hadn't. My uncle runs this facility. He stands bolt upright. Dr. Hitzlin, however the hell that's pronounced, is your uncle? I had no idea. Please, carry on, ma'am. Yep. Alright, gotta get through this biometric scanner, which should have our biometrics already on it. See, a maglock with a voice print recognition system has been affixed to this door. According to Amsel, Frau Muller has already logged your voice print into the system, but there's only one way to be sure. Okay, open up. Authorization, Talia. The screen background changes from blue to green. Access granted. You hear the sound of heavy machinery rumbling to life. A moment later, the locks on the door release. The door slides open, revealing a group of figures wearing green cloaks. The nearest of the figures looks up from his work. His stare seems to bore into you. Who are you, and why are you here? His voice is slow and soft with a slight Aztlaner accent. Answer me now. Now, with a bright light system cyber eye, you can blind him, which will allow your team to act first. You can attack him, but the mages will move first. Or we can go through with this, which we're going to do. We're your new security detail. Central sent us down here to familiarize ourselves with the lab. He pauses for a moment, inspecting you. Well, you certainly look the part, and more security is always welcome. But you understand, of course, that I can't just take your word for it. Of course you can't. Why don't you come a little closer? I'll show you my ID. Oh, no need. He smiles graciously. I know a better way of determining the truth. With a single smooth motion, he pulls a knife from his belt and draws a long line draws it along his own forearm. The blade leaves a stripe of bright red blood in its wake. With a quickness of 6, you can attack him before he finishes, which allows your team to move first. But we're going to allow him to finish. You stand impassively as the blood mage completes his chant. As the last syllable escapes his lips, a blinding pain ignites behind your eyes. Slowly, a horrible twisting sensation begins to build in your guts, and the blood mage's smile widens. Your tongue feels strangely thick, and to your horror it begins to move of its own accord, crawling, probing, straining against the roof of your mouth, struggling for release. Somehow, on some instinctive level, you know that this sensation will only continue to get worse, and you know that speaking the truth is the only way to stop it. This is where the magic resistance or the pain resistance as adept powers comes into play. Or, if you don't have those, having a body of 6 will also help. Suffer through it. The pain is hideous, but you're tough as nails. You ignore it and let your mind go somewhere else. It works, but only just barely, and the pain is getting worse. Through it all, you feel the maddening, compulsive desire to tell the truth. You know that if you don't act now, you'll eventually give in. It's just a matter of time. With a willpower of 4, you can attack, taking the blood mage by surprise, but that would kind of invalidate what we're trying to do. You can give in and tell the truth, which ain't gonna happen. Or with a charisma of 4, you can lie and say, "We are your new security detail." The blood mage's eyes widen in surprise. With a wave of his hand, the pain disappears. He pauses to observe you for a moment, then steps back, a satisfied expression on his face. So sorry about that, but now there can be no question. You do belong here. His smile could curdle milk. Welcome aboard. Thank you, and now if you'll excuse me, we need to continue our sweep. The blood mage has already turned his attention back to his work. He dismisses you with a wave of his hand. Yes, please, go. Okay then. Who are you? Well, let's talk to this guy. The man in the cell stares at you through red-rimmed eyes. His body is marked with obvious signs of mistreatment and neglect. He opens his mouth to speak, then closes it again and swallows hard. He tries again, and the voice that comes out from him is tremulous and weak. You are knight-errant. I know the uniform, but I don't recognize you. Are you new? Yeah, we're new. Just got transferred here yesterday. Why are you staring at me like that? You don't understand. I've never met a new person before. My brothers and I, our memories are ingrown, implanted in us as we develop. We are born knowing everyone we will ever meet. We are born knowing how we will die. Meeting a new person, it's a novel experience. Nothing is ever new to us. The sensation is strange. How to describe it? It's... He opens his mouth soundlessly, then closes it again. His brow furrows. It's like a waking dream. Okay, your memories are implanted. What are you talking about? You do not know. He blinks in confusion. My brothers and I, we are grown here, gestated in tanks to serve our purpose. What purpose? We are test subjects. Our purpose is to suffer and die. His voice is utterly matter-of-fact. If any of this bothers him, he doesn't show it. In so doing, we provide useful research data. It is what we were made for. What can you tell me about the Bloodline Project? The mages wake us from our slumber, sometimes in twos, sometimes more. One is taken to another part of the facility, the testing lab. The rest remain in their cells. The mages run their tests, and the entire group dies. So the mages do something to one of you, and the entire group feels the effects. He nods. Yes, they haven't chosen a subject from my group yet, but when they do, my death will come. I won't hear the chanting, I won't see the mage, but I will share in the suffering, and I will die. Then another will be grown to take my place. That isn't going to happen. I'm busting you and your brothers out of here. His eyes go wide. He's having difficulty processing what you've just told him. Out? But our purpose... From now on, your purpose is to do whatever the hell you want. Get ready to run. I'm gonna bust you out of here. Out of there. Yes. Yes, we will run. All of us. Thank you. Okay, then. Well, I'm gonna get these doors open in order to make escape just a little bit easier. Because when NPCs go through them, the doors tend to close behind them. Halt! This is a restricted area. How many times do I have to go through this? Use your eyes, pal. I'm with Knight Errant. You look skeptical. You're wearing the uniform, but I've never seen you before. Identify yourself. I'm here to conduct a spot inspection. Just keep doing what you're doing, guardsman. Guards exchange glances. Whoa, hold up. Inspection? What are you talking about? Do I have to spell it out for you? Central wants to make sure that you're not sleeping on the job. They sent me to check up on you. Think before you respond. I'm taking notes. The guard straightens. His voice carries an edge of nervous tension. Well, very well, sir. We will continue to man our post with diligence, sir, as you'll see. I hope so, guardsman, for your sake. But yeah, when NPCs go through the doors, they tend to close behind them. Anyways, gonna quick save there. Good, that didn't trigger anything. We are gonna have to hack this door in order to get out, but I'm not sure if hacking it now will trigger an alarm. So I'm just not going to take the chances. Now then, if we don't care about saving the clones, which we should, we can just go straight for the generator controls and then book it out of here. But we're going to want to save them, because it gets us 3 free karma once we unlock all the cells, so we're going to jack in. The lead blood mage jerks back as though he's been stung. You there! What the hell are you doing with that terminal? Verifying that all security protocols are in place. It's all part of our sweep, sir. He eyes you skeptically. Very well. Do your job, but do it quickly. Mind that you don't touch anything you're not supposed to. If you do, I will know it. Am I making myself clear? Crystal, sir. Right. Anyways, let's get Blitz into the Matrix. And then we're gonna start positioning everyone into, well, good positions. I'm going to place myself over here and get ready. Glory, I'm going to move over here. Iger, I'm going to place over here. Now, it should be noted, part of this is unlocking the terminal over here. But you can only have your lead character interact with it once it's unlocked. It should also be noted that as soon as you open the cell doors or unlock the terminals, that an alarm will sound soon after. So, to be efficient, we're going to go through all the areas, clear out all of the ice before we start opening cell doors. We'll start with a suppression and then move into the next room. Should only be one ice per room to deal with until we get to the room where we can unlock the terminal, at which point we'll have more to deal with, but that shouldn't be a problem for us. Alright, don't worry, there's no alarm sounding yet, and they're totally not suspicious of the people standing in strategic locations around the area. Not at all. Anyways, Blitz, let's get you up here, so you have better chances of hitting this guy. Okay, that's that. So chances are we're probably going to be going over our time limit for this one, but I want to try and keep it down to just 2 episodes for the As Technology run. Okay, that's the cell door. I don't know why there keeps why it keeps being a boost in volume for a brief moment. I genuinely don't. Okay, let's get our exploder. And then send it forward to, well, next turn explode. And let's get an erosion off on this guy. And get our attacker out next turn. Ah, crap. Was really hoping that wasn't going to be the case, but so be it. Now, something to bear in mind that took me surprised the last time I tried recording this episode was this guy. I was going to try and be efficient and use my attacker program to hack this while I sent Blitz out to hack the other programs, or the other nodes. But obviously that didn't work out. Alright, we got all these guys grouped up. None of them have buffs that protect them, so let's just start blasting them with everything we've got. Okay, that has unlocked the node, so let's send the attacker program to go hack it while Blitz goes back to hack the prison cell terminals. Okay, you hacked that. That's the north cell door. Once we unlock all the cell doors, it doesn't really matter what happens to the clones after that. Because we'll have already got our free karma, whether they, I guess, technically make it out or not, but then again, security is going to be focused on us. Probably best if we start getting everybody ready. We can't attack anyone yet, but again, best to get everybody ready. Not attacking us just yet. Suppose that's a good thing for us. But yeah, this is why you want to take out all the ice, so that you don't have to worry about being slowed down. And there's our free 3 karma. Uh-oh. I don't know what you just did, but I'm seeing a sudden burst of comm traffic. You must have tripped an alarm of some kind. Get ready, Talia. The high threat response team is on its way. And we have 20 turns to pull this off. Okay. Well, great. It resets all of this that we set up. So be it. Okay then, Iger. You try blasting these guys. I'm gonna do the same before I try going for that terminal. Still alive. And I have no idea why Blitz is going in unarmed. Okay, that's 1 mage down. We do still have all the security to worry about, but if we're quick enough, we should be able to get through here without having to worry too much about them. These two aren't much of a threat. All they've got are pistols. It's the mages and the others that are going to be trouble. Okay. Let's see, Iger. See if you can't finish this guy off. Yeah, I was hoping for a burst. A burst fire would be enough to kill him. But that works too. Glory. Try taking this guy out. Alright, his armor's broken. And he's dead. Okay, I can now send Talia out to inspect this. The terminal's display blossoms to life at your approach. Reams of technical information and arcane figures fill the screen. Unfortunately, none of it is written in a language that you can understand. You can use Academic to analyze the language, or Intelligence of 6 to decipher the language, or at least attempt to. You can also copy the data for later analysis, which we're going to do anyways, but let's get through this. Sweeping your eyes over the written material, you recognize a number of words with Latin and Spanish roots, but it's the logograms that give it away. What you're looking at is a very old form of Nahuatl, pre-17th century by the looks of it. The orthography predates anything that you're familiar with. Why the Azzies are using it here is beyond you. Judging by the amount of arcane symbology on display, it's a fair bet that these files are related to the Bloodline Project. If you could find someone capable of translating them, the information contained within would almost certainly shed some light on what the Azzies have been up to, and what Frau Muller was so afraid of. On the other hand, if the Bloodline Project is really as dangerous as Frau Muller has made it out to be, it might be better to just bury it here. If this information were to fall into the wrong hands, it would invalidate the entire purpose of this run. Copy it, because I really want to know what's going on. I mean, I'm assuming it's got something to do with this cloning technology, but I want to know the full picture. Okay, Iger, I'm gonna want you to take out this guy. I was hoping for something a little more than that, but okay. Then we're just gonna get everybody to start moving through. Not enough AP. Well, so be it. Just get moving. He can't kill us with just the pistol alone. Okay, Glory, you get in there and start beating the hell out of him. Meanwhile, I'm going to position myself next to the terminal. Blitz, you're going to start running through because I need you to go and hack the door for our exit. Iger, You move in as well. We're out of time, but I'd like to finish this mission. Okay, Glory, if you would be so kind as to finish this guy off if you can. Thank you. Let's see. Eviscerate this one. Dang it. Dang it. Iger. You're out of ammo, so reload. And then go for a Deadeye shot. Blitz. You know what, I'm just going to have you run through. As for myself... yeah, just kind of hoping I'd have some AP left over. Oh well. I mean, I do. Alright, disable the generator's safety overrides. Let's see, enter administrator level password. Exolotl. Warning, disengaging safety overrides while generators are in operation is not recommended. Do it. Safety overrides disengaged. Overload the generators. The terminal processes your command. An instant later, a high-pitched screech noise erupts from the generators. Tremors rock the facility, shaking the ground under your feet. Over the building speakers, a synthesized female voice repeatedly states the obvious. Generator overload imminent. Please evacuate the facility. That's done it. Come on, Chief. Let's listen to the nice lady and get the hell out of here. Yeah, we will. You will. Alright, Deadeye shot. And she's down. Okay. Blitz. Get your butt in gear. Need you to get into the Matrix and get that door open for us. Let's see, Iger. You are the farthest, so let's get you running in. Thankfully, it looks like the AI is going to take their time going through here. Also, I should probably notice you can shoot those. Note that you can shoot those barrels, and they will explode. All right, Glory, you get moving as well. Oh, looks like one of them's smart enough to try going through the other door. Oh, they all are. I'm so proud of them. Okay, Blitz. Ah, of course, he doesn't have enough. Fine. Okay, I'm gonna get Talia over here. Set her to Overwatch. Glory, you're the most wounded, so get close to the door. Iger, I'm going to do the same with you. And apparently you can set what ability that they're overwatching with. Like, whatever ability that you have selected when you overwatch, that's what they'll use. Well, that sucks. And that sucks even more. Okay, fine then. Let's give you a taste of your own medicine. With a lovely grenade. Okay. Well, I can at least do some healing. For Talia. That's about all I can do. And Iger doesn't even have a line of sight on anyone. Okay, Blitz, get your butt in gear and get us out of here. Come on, I know there's something that's going to be in here. Yep. Okay, let's get our attacker to tar bomb them. And you know what? Let's get our Exploder out as well. I don't think the Exploder is going to be able to finish it off. Or kill them in one fell swoop. But it doesn't hurt to try. Yep, didn't think so. Well, that erosion's gonna kill him. Alright, have the attacker hack, have Blitz get the hell out of here, and then we can all run for the door. Hopefully we can all get out through the door in one turn. Let's see. Yep, Talia can reach. Iger can reach. So I'm just going to safely assume that both Glory and Blitz can reach, considering they're right next to it. Ooh. Well, turns out we didn't even really need all of those trauma kits. But couldn't hurt to have them. Gradually, the ringing in your ears clears, and the world comes into focus. The generator overload did its job, just as Frau Muller said it would. The Az Technology facility has been reduced to a smoldering crater strewn with a chaotic jumble of cracked marble, melting plastic, and broken support beams. You can barely make out the faint wail of approaching sirens. They're still far away, but they won't be for long. Wow, Chief, that was intense. Nothing I couldn't handle, of course, but this was a little more dramatic than I was expecting. We just leveled an Az Technology facility, Blitz. Intense barely begins to cover it. Yeah, he eyes the crater. I guess that's true. Blitz steps back, blinking. A sudden gust of wind kicks smoke and dust into the air. The approaching sirens grow louder. They're now accompanied by another sound, the whine of approaching rotor craft. What they were doing in there was wrong. More than that, it was terrible. They had to be stopped, and we stopped them. It's as simple as that. We can talk about this later. We don't want to be here when those response vehicles arrive. The test subjects that you liberated mill about aimlessly, blinking against the light. The foremost clone takes a half step forward. But what of us? We have no purpose now. This is not supposed to happen. It is wrong. Without our masters to guide us, what will we do? Whatever you want, you're free now. You're not supposed to be anything. Find yourselves a new purpose, and make it a good one. The lead clone stares into the crater, trembling. We will try. She puts a hand on your shoulder. Come on, Talia. Let's get back home. I couldn't agree more. Memories of the explosion that toppled the Az Technology facility keep you company on your ride back to the Kreuzbazaar. You barely managed to outrun the blast. Now that the facility lies buried under thousands of kilograms of twisted rebar and reinforced concrete, no doubt a considerable blow to Az Technology's activities here in Berlin. Mission successful. It's time to get paid. I could not agree more. Come on. Get a whopping 12 karma out of that. Hoo-hoo. But we are going to have to end things off here for today because we are beyond our time limit. So, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.